about the LONCH monster. The LONCH monster, by name Nessie, large marine creature believed by some people to inhabit Loch Ness in Scotland. However, how much of the alleged evidence supporting its existence has been desecrated, and it's widely thought that the monster is a myth. Okay, let's start with the beginning. It started with several reports of a monster inhabiting Loch Ness date back to ancient times, notably local stones carvings by the pig depict a mysterious priest with flippers. The first written account appears in a biography of Saint Columba from 565. According to that work, the monster beat a swimmer that was prepared to attack another man. Columba intervened, ordering the beast to go back. It obeyed, and over the centuries only occasional sights were reported. Many of these challenge encounters seem inspired by the Scottish folklore, which abounds with mythical water creatures. And now let's talk about the legend. We talk about a brief knowledge about the story, but now the legend tells that in 1933 the Loch Ness monster legend began to grow. At that time, a road agents to Loch Ness were finished offering abstract view of the lake. In April, a couple saw an enormous animal, which they compared to a dragon or prehistoric monster, and after it crossed their car's path, it disappeared into the water. This incident was reported in the Scottish newspaper, and numerous sites followed. In December of 1932, the Daily Mail commissioned Marmaduke Wetherell, a big game hunter, to locate the sea serpent. Along the lake's shores, he found large footprints that he believed belonged to a very powerful soft-footed animal about 20 feet or 6 meters long. However, upon closer inspection, zoologists at the Natural History Museum determined that the tracks were indicated and made with an umbrella stand or a trash that he had hippopotamus leg as a base. Wetherell's role in the hoax was unclear. He news only seemed to spur effort to prove the monster's existence. In 1934, English physician Robert Kenneth Wilson photographed the alleged creature. The iconic image, known as the surgeon photograph, appears to show the monster's small head and neck. The Daily Mail printed the photograph, sparking an international sensation. Many speculated that the creature was a plesiosaurus, a marine reptile that went extinct some 65.6 million years ago, approximately. The Loch Ness area attracted numerous monster hunters. Over the years, several sonar explorations, notably in 1987 and 2003, were undertaken to locate the creature, but none were successful. In addition, numerous photographs alleged toward the beast, but most were discredited as fake or depicting other animals or objects. Notably, in 1994, it was revealed that Wilson's photograph was a hoax spearheaded by a revenge-seeking Wetherell. The monster was actually a plastic and wooden that attacked to a toy submarine. In 2018, research conducted a DNA survey to Loch Ness to determine what organisms live in the water. No signs of plesiosaurs or other such large animals were found, though the results indicate the presence of numerous eels. The finding left open the possibility that the monster is an oversized eel. Despite the lack of conclusive evidence, the Loch Ness monsters remain popular and profitable. Also, in the early 20th century, it was thought that they contribute nearly 18 million annually to Scotland's economy.
There is no greater duty for any nation than protecting our people and our planet. The UK government is a global leader in tackling plastic pollution, and we can be incredibly proud of what we are doing. Plastic everywhere. What in the wibbling fiddlesticks? We're packing crisps. Help! We have banned plastic straws, plastic stirrers, and plastic cotton buds to make sure that we turn the tide. It is time for the world to truly wake up to the damage being done to the environment and the sheer volume of plastic that is dumped. Let us secure the very health of the planet for our children, grandchildren, and generations to come.
You gonna eat that?
It's for the reindeer.
There you go.
Thank you.
What's that you've got there?
It's for the reindeer. Bus.
Yeah, come on, let's go on the bus. It's for the reindeer. Hey guys.
Mummy, look. It's for the reindeer.
Oh, that's so thoughtful. He'll love that.
You know there's more than one, right?
Hi, could we please get a bag of carrot sticks for the reindeer and a cheeseburger for Father Christmas?
Daddy, Father Christmas only eats mince pies.
Just the carrot sticks then, please.
Where does confidence come from? How you look?
Hey though, man. Look at me. This could be you in just 6 weeks. Guarantee results fast. Get ripped with my workout plan. Instant gains guaranteed.
Quick hits?
Yes, yes, brother. You are coming out tonight. Have an absolute belter. Just a quick drink for the road, my man.
Oh, this is mad, man. You're feeling it. It's so good to see you.
Fast fashion?
What's up, my man? You already know what it is, and today we're busting some fresh heat. Take those dusty craps off your feet, man. Nah? Okay, this is the hottest drop of the year. Don't forget to subscribe.
Instant likes?
Come on, mate. Nearly there.
Lots of things can give you confidence for a little while. But confidence that lasts a lifetime? There's one place you'll find that.
Everybody, my name is Jose Roberto and I will be talking about one of the biggest mysteries of the UK, Jack the Ripper. Please join us to know this story. Jack the Ripper terrorized London in 1888, killing at least 5 women and mutilating their bodies in an unusual manner, indicating that the killer had a substantial knowledge of human anatomy. The culprit was never captured or even identified, and Jack the Ripper remains one of England's and the world's most infamous criminals. All 5 killings attributed to Jack the Ripper took place within a mile of each other, in or near the Whitechapel district of London's East End. From August 7 to September 10, 1888, several other murders occurring at that time period have also been investigated as the work of Leader Upper, another nickname given to the murderer. A number of letters were allegedly sent by the killer to the London Metropolitan Police Service, often known as Scotland Yard, taunting officers about his gruesome activities and speculating on murders to come. The moniker Jack the Ripper originates from a letter which may have been a hoax published at the time of the attacks. Despite countless investigations claiming definitive evidence of the brutal killer's identity, his or her name and motive are still unknown. Various theories about Jack the Ripper's identity have been produced over the past several decades, which includes claims accusing the famous Victorian painter Walter Sickert, a Polish migrant, and even the grandson of Queen Victoria. Since 1888, more than 100 suspects have been named, contributing to widespread folklore and ghoulish entertainment surrounding the mystery. In late 18th, London East End was a place that was viewed by citizens with either compassion or utter contempt. Despite being an area where skilled immigrants, mainly Jews and Russians, came to begin a new life and start business, the district was notorious for squalor, violence, and crime. Prostitution was only illegal if the practice caused a public disturbance, and thousands of brothels and low-rent lodging houses provide sexual services during the late 1970s. At that time, the death of a working girl was rarely reported in the press or discussed within police society. The reality was that ladies of the night were subject to physical attacks, which sometimes resulted in death. Among these common violent crimes was the attack of English prostitute Emma Smith, who was beaten and raped by an object by 4 men. Smith, who later died of peritonitis, is remembered as one of many unfortunate female victims who were killed by gangs demanding protection money. However, the series of killings that began in August 1888 stood out from other violent crimes of the time, marked by sadistic butchery. They suggest a mind more sociopathic and hateful than most citizens could comprehend. Jack the Ripper didn't just snuff out life with a knife, he mutilated and disemboweled women, removing organs such as kidney and uteruses, and his crimes seem to portray an abhorrence for the entire female gender. Jack the Ripper's murders suddenly stopped in the fall of 1888, but London citizens continued to demand answers that would not come even more than a century later. The ongoing cases, which has spawned an industry of book, films, TV series, and historical tours, has met with a number of hindrances, including lack of evidence, a gamut of misinformation and false testimony, and tight regulations by the Scotland Yard. Jack the Ripper has been the topic of news stories for more than 120 years, and will likely continue to be decades to come. More recently, in 2011, British detective Trevor Marriott, who has long been investigating Jack the Ripper's murders, made headlines when he was denied access to uncensored documents surrounding the case by the Metropolitan Police. According to a 2011 ABC News article, London officers had refused to give Marriott the files because they include protected information about police informants, and that handing over the documents could impede on the possibility of further testimonies by modern-day informants.
This is what a Honda feels like.
Is this British enough?
Nope.
Do put the kettle on, what?
I don't think so.
All right, geezer.
Negatory.
Hey, look at me, I'm British.
Wow, epic fail.
Yeah, right?
Oh boy.
Limited edition M&M's. Red, white and blues only.
Song is so 2000. Put my new one on.
Make me.
Ooh, I love it. Is that your new outfit?
Guys, good afternoon. This time we are going to talk about the famous legend and the United Kingdom. This is the greatest mystery of the fortress and has often happens. Times has led to versions of all kings, but they all begin in 1821 with a real event, the tragic death of the newborn baby of the earls of the castle at that time. And you could say that is a legend of terror or suspense. Without more to say, let's start with the legend of the monsters of the castle of GLAMIS. GLAMIS Castle has been the residence of the considerable number of macabre spirits and paranormal phenomena over the centuries, but the most famous and peculiar of them all is truly sinister. On the night of October 21, 1821, Lord GLAMIS and his wife welcomed the arrival of their son and heir, one they named Thomas. Their joy was short-lived because the baby died shortly thereafter. However, rumors soon began to spread that the child had survived, but had been horribly deformed and had been hidden in a secret chamber deep within the fortified walls of the castle, away from the inquisitive eyes of strangers to avoid the family shame. Legend has it that when each of the subquests hears of the count.
So much. We're gonna miss you.
See ya.
Bye. Wait, so we can stay in touch. Thank you. Bye. We'll come and visit. What did they get you?
You and me, we go together. When you're near, life's just better. I'm home.
That's where the plants are going to go, isn't it?
Could put a mirror there and a chair here.
Put a chair there, then you won't be able to see the telly.
How about over there?
Yeah, perfect.
Did you see Sarah's comment on his post?
I heard he likes Laura.
Did you see Laura's jacket the other day, though? I really like the look of your house. Thanks. I can't wait to see yours.
Let's go outside.
Wait for me. Dinner's ready. I've got to go, guys. At the same time tomorrow, yeah?
Take your friends along for the ride with Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Good morning, this is your captain speaking.
Here we go.
Something that makes us fly. For us, it's you.
I want to go to Venice. And I want to stay out late, every night. I want my room to be special, with a vintage bathtub. I just want to find the right hotel for me. And when I book, I want it to be for the best price. Can you show me how? Hotel Trivago.
This time I will talk to you about the story of the witch of WOOKEY Hall. This small village of WOOKEY, located near Wells, Somerset, may not have any amazing buildings or huge monuments. However, this place has legends, many legends. One of the most important centers around the caves of WOOKEY Hall. Apparently, during the Middle Age, in these caves lived an old woman with her doll and several goats. She was more of a hermit, as the woman hated the company of the rest of the villagers. Thus, her closet character and her appearance, disheveled and grotesque, made her considered a real witch in the village. During a certain period of time, various misfortunes began to occur. The people at first, when barely began to know why they were being punished in this way. Before long, however, all agreed that the culprit of these evils must undoubtedly be the wicked witch of WOOKEY Hall. Desperately at this situation, the townspeople turned to the abbot of Glasgow to help. The abbot said Father Bernard, a friar who was an expert in exorcisms. Father Bernardo did not hesitate for a moment to enter the cave by himself, armed only with the babe and the candle. As he entered, he discovered the old woman rhythmically stirring cauldron. The father prepared to talk to her, but the old woman ran into the caves, spewing expletives and curses from her mouth. Even this attitude failed to intimidate the brave friar, who ran after her through a narrow passage, known as the stairway to hell. At one point, when he was already facing the old woman, the priest took water from the small subway stream, blessed it, and threw at the woman. Then, to the father's surprise, the witch turned to the stone. Today you can still see a petrified figure of what they say, without a doubt, was the witch who inhabited these caves centuries ago. However, these are not only interesting remains of the cave. The truth is that there have been found countless archaeological remains of great value that have gone to the world's many century museums. Although most are in the Museum of the Caves of WOOKEY, an interesting place to visit after passing through the caves.